Fintech juices in less than 5 minutes. If you transferred money using an application, paid online, checked your bank account, or even invested in Bitcoin, then you have tried a field worth billions of dollars. Fintech or financial technology is a field that is changing the economies of countries and of themselves. It opens up huge investment opportunities for investors. Fintech or financial technology is a big term and includes many different ideas and technologies, but all of them change the traditional way of traditional financial services. And financial technology will affect most things from online payment, such as PayPal, to crowdfunding platforms such as Kickstarter, to robot consultants like Betterment robot advisors, and even extends to reach digital currencies such as Bitcoin and others. And China is the leading country in this field, and the amounts of phone payments in China are almost 3 times the Chinese GDP, which means a huge amount, but this is of course a double-edged sword. And even investing in these companies grew very fast in 2010. The total investment in the field of fintech about $1.9 billion, and after only 7 years, that means 2017, this number grew until it reached $27.4 billion invested in fintech. That means a growth of more than 1,300%. Today, the growth is accelerating, especially with the corona crisis, which has turned all transactions online. Indeed, we see that the shares of companies in this field, such as Square and PayPal, have grown rapidly and even faster than the market. But of course, there is room. Fintech was not limited to major banks and startup companies, but extended to reach the father of traditional technology companies such as Alibaba, Apple, Google and others. And the biggest evidence of the inflation of this field and the investment opportunity inherent in it. It is the statistic in 2019 that indicates that 75% of people used some form of online transfer, and of course, the Chinese were in the forefront. And in fact, fintech fills the gap in areas where there is no bank service for people, and their number is estimated at 1.7 billion people around the world, who will be able to take advantage of banking services with just a phone and internet service to secure a loan or transfer money and others. And let's take the example of Kenya, where most of the people use a mobile application called M-Pesa to be able to pay bills, transfer money, etc. And a statistic says that 2% of the people who were below the poverty line managed to get out of it with just fintech help. But despite the rapid fintech growth and the investment opportunity inherent in it, must remind you, dear viewer, of its risks. Because there is no investment without risks, especially disruptive technologies. And so, dear viewer, you have learned about fintech in less than 5 minutes. If you liked the episode, don't forget to subscribe, like and share the episode with your family and friends. Rashad, the presenter of your program Hit the Road to Fire, was with you. See you soon.